Hey, Tim Sykes here, and it is just a few days after my birthday. Thank you for all the well wishes. A lot of people are asking me, what do you want for your birthday? I'm getting gift certificates, I'm getting little gifts from everybody, and I appreciate that stuff. But what I really want for my birthday is this, to build a school with Pencils of Promise. So I donated my birthday to Pencils of Promise. You can see here in just a few hours since I announced this, we've already raised close to $7,000. It takes $35,000 to found a school with Pencils of Promise, and they're going to build this and operate it, in third world countries. And in case you didn't know, Pencils of Promise is my favorite charity. I recently just donated $1 million to them because they do such incredible work, not just in building schools, but also operating them and then trying to get them to operate efficiently and optimize the teaching process. The $1 million is going to build 20 plus schools, but also buy a ton of e-readers and tablets that the kids will use to learn better and quicker. But aside from the $1 million, and I've actually donated, I think like 140,000 otherwise too, before the $1 million. This school will be different because this will be from you guys specifically, the community. And, the penny stock community on Wall Street kind of gets laughed at because, we're trading penny stocks and no one takes penny stocks seriously. But as I create more and more millionaire students, I think more and more people are beginning to take it seriously. Just recently, I posted that video of Stephen Ducks, the 22-year-old who's now made 900,000 plus in just his first year, and that's gone a little viral with 50,000 views in a week. So people are beginning to take it seriously once you understand the rules of the game. I'm not saying all these penny stocks are going to be the next Microsoft, but if you learn to, use their volatility and take the meat of the move, you can make a few $100s, a few $1,000s, sometimes 10 or 20 or even $50,000 on one trade, long and short, and it adds up to millions of dollars. So that's how my millionaire students and I got to where we've gotten in just a few years. But in the charity world, again, this is nothing huge. $35,000 is very small, but this can change a community's entire future. I've been visiting a lot of countries. I went to Laos with Pencils of Promise. I went to Guatemala. I still haven't even posted photos or videos of that. I'm behind on everything. But they have done such a great job at organizing everything. And, they've built now over 400 plus schools worldwide in third world countries. And trust me, some of these places where they build them, I mean, we took like a 5-hour trip just to get to one of the little villages where they built a school in Guatemala. And it's not like there's a highway to get to these places. I mean, it was a rocky road for like 5 hours. So they're building these schools that in places that most need it. And, this is the future. This is the only hope for these kinds of villages. It's nice to give them, food and water, but education is so much more important because then these kids can actually have a future. Too many people are in this kind of like cycle of poverty where, okay, you have family, you have, responsibilities, you got to make some money. So you take these like kind of just menial jobs and you're stuck in that forever because you don't have time to go to school. You don't have a school near you. You don't have the ability to get educated or learn any skills. You have to just do what you can to support your family. And this has been going on for year after year, decade after decade, century after century. And education is the key to stopping it. No different than how I'm teaching you guys the skill of penny stock trading where, most people think that penny stocks should never be touched. It's all a scam. I'm a scam. I've heard it all before. But once you start getting educated with the subtleties and intricacies of my strategy, you start saying, wait a minute, there is some money to be made here. Hold on. And that is what Pencils of Promise is all about. They're not teaching penny stock trading. Some of you guys are asking like, oh, you're going to teach these kids to trade? No, they're teaching them very basic stuff, but at least they have access to knowledge and education so that they can learn a skill and they can get out of this cycle of poverty. So this school, what I'm asking for you guys is to donate whatever you can, whether it's $10 or $50 or $100. Some of you have already donated, $500. I just got 2 gifts from my teammates, Ryan and Glenn. They each donated $500, and you don't even have to show your name if you don't want to. I mean, you could donate anonymously. I don't need, your name and social security number, but whatever you can commit, because this school is going to be, not the Timothy Sykes school, but this is going to be the penny stock community school. And I really think that it's exciting to see if we can actually do it. I know that there's thousands of you guys who watch my videos. So I give a lot away for free. I don't ask for much. All I'm asking for is a little bit. Here's Mary. She donated 500. Um, even if you donate $10, like Edward or George or Pedro. Pedro donated 200. Here's Mark Crook. Mark Crook is one of my students. He just passed 700,000 in profits. So Kenny just donated 500 bucks, and he's, learning new things. So whatever you can give, I really appreciate it. But this is my birthday wish. Um, I really think it would be exciting if we can get to 35,000. I'm going to match all the donations, by the way, personally. So don't think like, oh, Tim just wants his people to give money and he's not going to give money. I'm personally going to match, not from my charity, but personally going to match whatever you donate. So I'm excited about this. And, I think that it's kind of cool that Pencils of Promise has this website in this way where you can donate your birthday. I already have enough little things. I appreciate all the gifts. A lot of you guys are like sending me gift certificates and stuff like that. That's cool. I'm still a cheap Jew, so I appreciate gift certificates to stuff. But at the same time, I have enough. Seriously, I've made a lot of money and I keep making money. I've made nearly $100,000 already in the stock market. I'm trading with a small account in 2017. So it adds up. And I've lived a very fun and adventurous life. Now, for me, my priority is building my charity and building more schools. And aside from my charity, this is just my own personal little project for my birthday. And, whatever you can give, I really appreciate it. And I will, call you out if you want. If you don't want me to call you out, that's fine too. This isn't about, ego or attention. This is just about trying to do something good with a milestone. I posted the other day the 36 best life lessons that I've learned over the years. It's an hour-long video. I hope you've watched it. But a lot of it involves not just, oh, how can I make the most money, but how can I get truly happy? How can I be fulfilled in life? And for me, teaching and giving back in charity has really brought a lot of meaning to my life. There's a lot of people on Wall Street and a lot of stock people, and they think it's just all about money. I've been a multimillionaire for over a decade, and I'm very grateful for my entire journey. But at the same time, money itself is not going to make you happy. Getting a Lamborghini and a Ferrari and taking trips all over the world, sure, it's fun, and I'm grateful for it all. But it's not what I'm going to be thinking about, on my deathbed. It's not what I think about before my, head hits the pillow every night. It's about what can you do to influence the world and change it and do some good, and education, building schools, helping charities, this stuff really matters. So I'm asking for just a small little favor for you. I won't ask again. I'm building my own charity. So this is just a little side project for my birthday because so many of you are asking what to get me. Don't get me anything anymore. Just donate to helping build this school and let's build it, and this will be kind of a cool little story of like what the penny stock world and community did. Just for a random third world country, and it's not like you're probably not even gonna go to this place wherever they build it. They build schools in Guatemala, Ghana, and Laos. I don't know which country this school will be in, but I'll tell you all the details once we fund it. But first, we got to get to 35,000. And also, if you want to send this to a friend, send this video out, post the link to this. I'd appreciate it too, because we're trying to just raise as much as we can to build these schools. And, one school can literally help thousands and thousands of people for generations to come. It's not just, one thing. It'll grow and it'll build on itself. And somebody who gets educated by this school, ideally their children can go to this school too. So we're starting something here that is going to keep going on, and education, you mark my words, is the single most important thing in the world right now. We live in amazing times, but also dangerous times, and education is the key to our survival and our future. So I'm proud to help out. Pencils of Promise, thank you again for being such a great charity. And to everybody who donates, whether it's large or small, I appreciate every single gift. Don't give more than you can afford. Don't go into debt over this. But whether you donate $10 or $50 or $1,000, I really appreciate it. So thank you again for all the birthday wishes, and I'll see you guys in the chat room. And we got a lot of hot stocks lately, so get your sleep. Thanks.